Have you been going through a lot of major changes? Have you decided to change your life and now things are actually changing? Is your environment changing? Are you walking in a completely different reality? If you are nervous and feel very alone in this process, do not worry. I am going through the same thing. So this YouTube video is going to be completely different from all the other YouTube videos because all the other YouTube videos I had been either using an outline or a script. This is straight from my heart, which is a sign of a what? Reality shift, meaning not really that much, but this is something that's different. If you understand what I'm saying, we're probably on the same page here. So before, you might have had a completely different mindset. Maybe you had a scarcity mindset. Maybe you had a lot of limiting beliefs. Maybe you weren't clear on what you wanted to do, or maybe you were scared to do what you wanted to do. But you worked through all that through whatever inner work that you did. For me, it was a lot of journaling. It was a lot of taking courses, maybe. You've done a lot of inner work to get rid of those limiting beliefs, get rid of those mindsets that weren't serving you, maybe even removing people that might have been conflicting with where you wanted to go. You've done that. And you chose to change your life time and time again and stay consistent with that choice. But you were different before. Not different as in changing into a different person, but different as in taking away other people's opinions, other people's limitations, other people's ways of doing things, and taking that out of you so you could be more of yourself and more of who you truly are. As I always say, becoming your dream woman isn't becoming someone else, it's just becoming more of who you are. All of who you are. And you've done that whatever amount of time you've done this. And now you have walked through the door again to change your life. For me, nothing external really changed the past 2 years. Yes, actually things did change externally, but it wasn't like so quick. Some of it was quick, but some of it was just like things that were happening. Like I want to travel more, and then someone says, hey, you want to go to Chicago? And I'm like, yeah. But for now, it's like things are changing really quickly. Like things I was supposed to or was planning to do 2 years from now are happening this year. So the first thing you might want to do, and I haven't really wrapped my hand around it. So after things start to change really quickly and you find yourself beating mindsets or beating blocks or removing obstacles from the path, from the life that you want to live, you might want to hiccup. And so it's like if everything you ever asked for was given to you on a silver platter right in front of you, it's right there. You see it, you can grab it, but sometimes you can freak out and say, no, this is not what I wanted. Blah. Like, I'm not ready for it. It's in front of you because you're ready to eat. Okay. But it can feel so overwhelming. It could feel really scary. It's okay for it to feel that way, but don't throw away the plate. If you must, just let it sit in front of you. I'm not sure if this is making any sense. You might, have the urge to throw it all away because this is something that is new. This is something that you've never experienced before, hence why you're trying to get it because you never experienced it before. But now that you're experiencing things, now that things are moving really fast, now that you're seeing what you actually want, stick with it. I know it might be scary, but you need to shift from a proactive mode like you've been in the past. Now it's time to shift to trusting mode. Now it's time to shift to surrendering mode because before your actions, your proactivity, everything helped you really. It helped you to get to this point. But now you're reaching the point of which you have no idea what's going on. Okay, now you're reaching the unknown. Okay, you're passing where you might have quit before. You're passing where you've never been before. So now you might be freaking out because you're like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Like, I've never been here before. And you're like trying to like figure things out. There's no way for you to figure things out. So time to shift to trusting God. It's time to surrender to God. And I know that is so scary, especially if you're like me and you like to plan and you like A to Z very neatly. You like things to like follow the like the ingredients, follow the recipe, you know what I'm saying? You like things clear. I mean, that's my name, Bayinah, which means clarity. So you might feel that. And it's so scary. I'm not lying. I've been crying. Okay? Like for example, I was asking God to help me out because I felt really stuck. And I said, okay, I'm thinking of toying around with this business idea. When I sat down and I asked God, I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Help me out. I don't know what I'm doing. Nothing seems to be working out. Like, I don't know why I don't feel good about this. And so I said, God, I want to live my dream life. I want to do this. I want to do that. Help me out. I surrender. Help me out. That was the scariest thing because I like to be involved in everything. I like want to do stuff. When that happened, I was like, the business idea I had, it became obviously something I didn't want to do. And I was like, okay, that's not what I want to do. Okay, what am I supposed to do? And then I felt, write the book. And I'm like, oh, no, not the book. Not the book that I abandoned a quarter through. No, not that. I was really freaking out. Okay, I was freaking out, but I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's going on. Like what traditional publishing? Oh my God. Like I didn't know. But I had to switch into that surrender and trust mode. Trust the next step that's going to be. And I'm still trusting because I'm writing this thing and there are a lot of plot holes, but I'm writing it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's next. I've never done this before like this. Literally everything in my life right now is trusting and surrendering because I have never been here before. So if you bossed up the way that you've bossed up and you don't know what is going on and you're really proactive and you want to know what's going on, you don't have to, and you probably should chill. But if you are vibing with me right now, if you're getting me right now, then I would suggest surrendering, which is it's scary. It's so scary sometimes, especially if you want to like know what's going on and control things. Like I get it. Don't freak out. I know that I freak out. Like sometimes I'll be writing. I'm like, how is this going to work? So basically my PSA for today's video is to trust and surrender. I know that sounds scary. It's scary for me. I'm trying to breathe, people, but I'm keep on taking my steps that I'm taking, like with this YouTube video. I didn't know how this was going to turn out. This is the first time I'm not using an outline or something. I'm bringing a bit more of my personality out. I don't know what's going on, but I tried and I trusted and I surrendered. So yes, this was Little Mint Bayinnah. So if you love this video and you love topics like this, you like travel and you like self-improvement stuff, lifestyle stuff, then I would highly suggest you subscribe. And if you really, really enjoyed this channel, I would suggest checking out my book, The Letters of the In-Between, which is amazing, and it's in the YouTube description below. If you want to listen to something and you love finance, you love business, and you love talking money and entrepreneurship, then I would recommend listening to my podcast, the Muslim Women Love Funds podcast. So again, thank you so much for being here. I know it's scary. I know it's scary to trust and surrender, but this is the thing that has been getting me through this. This is the thing I've been repeating over and over again, is that you will never regret putting your trust in God. Allow Him to surprise you. Allow Him to create the most perfect story for you. I'm allowing myself to be guided, and I'm trusting that I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to be pleasantly shocked. Like the fact that I felt called to finish my novel. That was a surprise. I thought I should burn it, but no, I'm supposed to finish it. I'm supposed to go forth with it and see what happens. So we have truly no idea what any of the steps that we're doing are taking us. It could be taking us to something unreal, something amazing. So keep on believing yourself, keep on believing in God, keep on trusting yourself, keep on trusting in God. I know that I struggle with this, but it's getting easy. It's getting easier. So yes. So thank you so much for being here. This was Little Mint Bayinnah, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.